Well, it's another balmy night here in Sydney tonight, and here we are on the 4th day of March, and as Monday night draws to a close here, and a warm Monday night it is too, and tonight we're talking about mince and what you can do with it. Well, you can make lasagna, you can make hamburgers, you can make spaghetti bolognese, and you can make the traditional Aussie meat pie. Now, joining me in the studio to discuss it about mince is my outsider. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Barry. Good evening, viewers. Good subject, Barry. It's 101 recipes for mince.
And on the subject of mince, we are talking about lasagna. Now, lasagna is made with mince, but you don't have to use mince. You can just add vegetables. Now, lasagna has to be made the right way. So first, you've got your mince mixture, as if you would make a bolognese sauce recipe. Here's my outsider for this.
Yep. Use a bolognese sauce with layers of pastry.
Well, no, but you have to have lasagna sheets for this. Okay, so you lay out your dish with the mince mixture and the excuse me. You lay your dish with your mince mixture, your vegetable sauce, and a cheese layer. Now, for the vegetable sauce, you need to make what is called a roux with the butter and milk. Here's my outsider.
Yep. That's to go on top, I think, Barry. Make the top crispy. Or make the pastry stick.
Well, lasagna sheets.
Yes.
So, with a cheese sauce, you've got to add some butter, some flour, and then the hot milk. If you use cold milk, it won't work. The milk has to be hot for this. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, good advice, Barry. That should make the lasagna sheet stick. And you can put egg on top. Make it go crispy.
Well, you can't put egg on lasagna.
Put egg on the top lasagna sheet.
Well, you can't.
It goes golden brown. You don't use it on.
No.
Only for pies.
Only for pies.
Aha. Oh, good advice, Dan.
So, with the lasagna sheets, you must always dip them in hot water, first, before you put them in the dish. Now, first you lay your lasagna sheets, then your mince, then your white sauce, and then another layer of the mince, and then a final layer of the cheese sauce, and then you put the final layer of lasagna on top, sprinkle it with some grated cheese, and bake in the oven. Here's my outside.
Sounds good, Barry. You can mix a lot of things with the mince too.
Now, with the mince, you can add some vegetables, such as carrots, zucchini, onions, celery, you name it, you can do it. There are so many ways you can use mince. I even had savory mince on toast for dinner if you're short on time. And leftover mince tastes great the next day. Here's my off cider.
Yep, tastes good the next day. If you leave it in the fridge and gets extra flavour, just like pizza.
And what you do, you must never leave cooked mince out. Because if you do and goes off like a ding,
You're going to end up in the hospital.
yeah. So, as we said, there are so many things you can do with mince, like hamburgers, and meatloaf, and you can even use it on pizza too. But make sure that you use good quality mince. Here's my off-cider.
Yep, nice lean mince is the best. If it's just regular mince, it's going to be a lot of fat, which is not healthy.
So if you're up to making something with mince tonight, then this video is just for you. Here's my off-cider.
Yeah, like I say, there's 101 recipes for mince. You can make a good meatloaf as well.
And what about a shepherd's pie?
That tastes good, Baron.
Now with a shepherd's pie, again, you will make your meat sauce. You can add a jar of passata. Now that's basically a tomato pasta sauce. You add some vegetables in, like carrots and a bit of onion there, and you've got a nice thick gravy to go with that, and you add 2 cups of water to go with that. Now for your potatoes, you need to have good quality potatoes, guys. Here's my off-cider.
Yep, good quality Sebago potato or Pontiacs are really nice to use. You've got to cook them a little bit before you put them in the shepherd's pie.
Okay, now for the shepherd's pie mash, you need to mash the potatoes really well. Add some butter and some cream, and of course some grated cheese in there.
And a pinch of salt.
Just a little bit of cheese. And the secret to a good potato mash is lots of salt, guys. And then you put your potato mixture on the top of your mince mixture, and then score the top with a fork, guys, and then sprinkle it with the remaining grated cheese and cook in a hot oven at 180 degrees until that potato is nice and golden and the cheese is melted. Here's my off-cider.
Sounds good, Barry. What do you call that? Barry's shepherd pie.
Yeah, so look up a recipe for shepherd's pie, guys. I tell you, shepherd's pie, you cannot go wrong with that. I can tell you that right now.
It'll be a family favourite. The kids will love it.
And it's good for leftovers as well. So as we said, 101 ways with mince, and you can't go wrong. Here's my off-cider.
Yep, get some good mince in your supermarket, and you always got something to eat. Put it in your freezer.
And the rissoles are a great favourite too.
Yep.
So always use good quality mince for that as well. And tomorrow on the show we'll be talking about gnocchi. Now gnocchi is like potato, I think.
Yep, potato.
And if I can get my off-cider to get the recipe from there, so I can show you what it is there.
That's ravioli, Barry.
That is ravioli. So that's ravioli there, and all the ingredients are there. So we'll be talking about ravioli tomorrow, because we've got an Italian month this month on the show, and here's my offsider.
Yes, Barry. Ciao. Everything Italian this month. Italian entrees, Italian main course, Italian desserts.
And tomorrow we'll be talking about a little bit more about spaghetti bolognese again. So we had that.
And ravioli.
And ravioli. So that's all coming up tomorrow, guys. So stay tuned for that one. And that's all we've got time for tonight on this Monday night. And we hope that you've enjoyed the Mince show tonight. And I'm bringing up, making my shows more up-vibe and interesting. So stay tuned for the next show. And before we do go tonight, garlic bread. Now, who can resist garlic bread?
It goes with all Italian food, doesn't it? Lasagna, spaghetti bolognese, lots of things.
So how would you make garlic bread, I hear you ask? Well, you have to have a good breadstick and some good butter, herbs of your choice, parsley, garlic, you name it. And how would you make your garlic bread?
Yeah, you got a nice fresh breadstick at the bakery. You make up a nice butter with garlic in it. Spread it in between.
And then you wrap it up in foil, and then you bake it in the oven. And you want to add some Parmesan cheese to the butter. That sounds good too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how about the sizzler bread? Now, one side has to be fluffy, but you cook the other side. So what you do is, again, lather your butter with some Parmesan cheese and spread it, and then you cook it on your grill pan, and then you've got a nice cheesy sizzler bread, which we'll be talking about tomorrow on the show also. But that's all we've got time for tonight on the show. We hope that you've enjoyed it. Thanks for your company tonight on this balmy night. And here's my offsider to say good night to you right now.
Yeah, good night, Barry. Good night, viewers. See you next time for more Italian fun.
And we'll be talking about, next month we'll be talking about Australian food. So watch out for that. So all this month it's all about Italian food. So do stay tuned for the next recipe on Italian food. But that's all we've got time for. Thanks for being with us tonight. But for now, from all of us here,
ciao.
From all of us here at Oceana House, it's a good night and bellissimo. Everyone loves their papa. Good night and bellissimo.